Ngaku?
Naku?
Ngaku.
Nyaku. Nyaku.
Not nya. Nga.
Nyaku.
There you go. Got it. Today, we're gonna try a bunch of different Malaysian sambals and let you know which one we think is the best.
So, in this box, there is a whole lot of different Malaysian sambals. But you guys, we have a really cool story to tell you about who made this. So a few months back, a girl named Leah reached out to us. She's a Malaysian that moved to Southern California several years ago, and she's been working down there. But because of the pandemic, she lost her job. And she was really discouraged, and after watching our videos, she was actually inspired to start her own Makan Buddy company where she makes food and distributes it to other people, which is amazing.
Isn't that so awesome?
It's so cool. Like, we cannot believe that watching our videos inspired someone to do something as amazing as start their own business. We have been dying to try her food, but she lives about 5 or 6 hours away from us, so there's just no way we can get it. But she told us she was gonna send us a whole lot of different sambals. And we said, yes, please.
Yeah. So, you guys know I am a sambal connoisseur. I love sambal. I'll go the distance to make sambal and to buy sambal and to try all kinds of sambal. So I'm excited to try what's in this box here. I'll give my thoughts. I'll let you guys know what's my favorite. But today in this video, what we want to find out is which sambal would an American girl like Rachel enjoy?
It might be different than what a Malaysian might like.
Ooh, unboxings is one of my all-time favorite things to do. I love it. Package looks nice and secure. Let's get into it. Whoa, it looks so pretty. Whoa! I think there's some little surprises here.
It has a note!
I don't know if you guys can see that. There's a little note right there. Hi Logesh and Rachel, I'm so excited to share my food with you guys. Here you will be trying Makan Buddy's newest offerings.
This is new!
Ooh, new. Sambal kering, mild.
Okay.
Sambal petai. Ooh, Rachel, sambal petai for the first time.
Is petai what you're telling me about?
Yeah.
I've never had petai before, guys.
Yep.
I'm a little nervous.
Which is medium. Sambal belacan, which is spicy. And sambal hijau, which is very spicy. But there's a bunch of additional things too that she said. Okay, so we also have kari pap ubi. Ooh. Ngaku chips, that's something I haven't had in a long time, and lotus root chips.
Ooh, I haven't had any of those.
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure, like you guys can see here, this is probably the kari pap ubi. Kari pap ubi, guys, I've never in my life had kari pap ubi. I've always had the kari pap, the regular one with the potato and chicken inside. And she says, I recommend tasting the sambals with white rice and a fried egg. We will do that. Thank you so much, Leah. This is sweet. Let's actually try this first before we get into all the sambal stuff. Oh man. Guys, if it's one thing Malaysians know how to do, is pack. This is packed so that not even the US military can break into. But only another Malaysian will know how to open it.
Wow, it is wrapped in tape.
Okay, here we got it.
So pretty.
First thing I smell all those Indian aromatics. You smell it?
Yes.
Right? It's all that Indian spices is basically in here, so it's probably gonna be more savory, I think. Let's share one.
Ooh.
Wow. First thing I noticed in here is curry leaf.
Yes.
So maybe this is not the ubi. Oh, I guess ubi, curry pap ubi.
Yeah.
I guess it's the potato one then. I got it wrong. I thought it's a different kind of ubi. We're eating regular curry puff? We'll find out. We'll find out. I know exactly what this is. This is a very authentic, traditional Malaysian curry puff. I didn't know that this was called curry puff ubi actually, and this is one of my all-time most favorite curry puff. This is so freaking good. Leah, you nailed it. Okay, let's move on to next stuff. I'm so excited. And we still got some more to taste too. Okay, so let's try it. This is the lotus chips.
And these ones are what?
This one is ngaku chips, which is basically arrowroot chips. Ooh, she did it so perfectly. Look at that. Mmm. So good.
Wow.
It's so crispy, huh?
Mm-hmm.
And the thinness, perfect.
How does she cut them so thin?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, you're really good.
Oh man, this is dangerous stuff. You can just keep eating and eating.
When do you give some of these to Zayden?
Definitely. Zayden's gonna love this. Okay, what's next? Ngaku chips. I haven't had this in so long. I almost forgot how it tasted like,
It's so good.
but it's good. Are we moving to the main
This
event?
is the main event.
But before that, we have to make sure we got our rice ready and eggs, and we will come back to try it. Okay, here we go. We'll start with the first one on the left here. This is sambal kering, which is the mildest one of all. Ooh, there's anchovies in there, there's potato in there.
Ooh, that's kind of fun.
Yeah. I haven't had sambal kering in so long. Just. So good. I really like how the potato's in there.
It's so, I've never had sambal with potato in it.
Oh, you know?
Mm.
Yeah, I guess you've never had sambal kering before, huh?
No. The only sambal I've had is sambal belacan, I think.
But this one is really mild.
Is that peanut?
Yeah, there's also kacang in there.
Kacang.
Yeah, it's definitely on the milder side.
It's very, very mild. I feel like Americans would be able to handle this one, no problem. All right, that one was delicious.
That's great.
On a spice scale, it is about a 1 out of 5. Yeah, is what I'd give it. Just a little, teeny tiny little bit of hint.
1 out of 5, correct. I would give that too. Okay, next one is sambal petai.
Okay, so what is petai exactly? I don't understand.
Petai is... I gotta look up the name. Okay. I've always known it as petai, but petai actually is known as bitter beans.
Huh.
Okay, so basically it's great stuff that's usually eaten with sambal. A lot of sambals are made with petai. Let's try it. You gotta get at least a little piece of petai in there,
Is
okay?
that petai right there?
Yeah.
Okay, so
And this one, the spice is medium. It's so authentic. This is exactly how the last time I had sambal petai in Malaysia. It nails the spot. It exactly has that unique petai flavor in it. So good.
I cannot describe the flavor. I can't.
Really?
It's good.
You like it?
Yeah. I can't, but it's a flavor I've never had in my life before. But I like it.
Yeah, it gives that unique back taste to it, where the back of your throat can still kind of taste that petai flavor. And I love it. It's so good.
Yeah. I've never had anything like this before. It's really good. I would probably say this is about a 2.5 out of 5 on the spicy scale.
On the spice scale, yeah. I think it's more like a 2.
Wow.
Okay, next one. Oh my god, it's just getting better and better. Okay, next one is sambal belacan.
Belacan. So this is probably pretty familiar to us.
Pretty familiar. I have a big cube of belacan in my fridge. I take a big dollop of sambal, right? You can't just take a little bit.
I've never been one to seek out like extra sauces or anything to put on my food. I eat things pretty simple. But after marrying this guy, I have been a lot more adventurous and a lot more of, I need more flavor in my food. So this hits the spot. My goodness gracious.
So good. It has the perfect amount of saltiness, the perfect amount of umami, the perfect amount of sweetness.
Oh, it's a sweetness. It has a sweetness to it. It's so complex.
Sambal has to have just the right amount of sweetness. Too sweet sambal is not very good, and less sweet sambal is okay. It's different kind of sambal, but this one nails everything. Like, it's a very, very good sambal belacan.
Yeah. I would say on the spicy scale, I would say this is past a 3. What would you say?
I'd say maybe a 2.5.
I can eat spicy food, but from an American point of view, I think the spiciest Americans could probably go is this Pattaya one. I think this is too spicy for Americans.
On the Pattaya one, they'd probably be asking for milk. I say
What?
probably this one.
Okay, so this
That's
one,
all that Americans can handle.
Americans would love this. We need
You
to
think
give.
so?
Oh yes. Oh yes. This is so good. I think Americans would gobble this up. I think some Americans could definitely eat the Pattaya one, but this one I think would be too spicy. Ooh,
Okay.
you're going for it.
Next one, sambal hijau.
So it's green. Is it because the chili is green?
Chili's green, yeah.
Oh, I've never, guys. I'm still blown away by this green sambal.
Green chili is spicier than red chili.
Okay.
So apparently this is the spiciest of them all. Put it to the test.
All right.
That's so good.
Wow.
On a spice scale, this is probably at a 4. For you, it's probably like 5.5.
I was gonna say 4.5 or 5. It's very spicy. In California, we have a lot of Mexican food, and there's a type of salsa called salsa verde, which is made with green chilies as well. And this reminds me of that.
Yeah, definitely. And what I love about all the sambal is every single one of them has a different flavor. And it's not just like a little bit different, it's very different. A very different profile flavor, but still using the core ingredients that make sambal a sambal.
Yeah, you could eat each one of these blindfolded and be able to tell which
Yeah.
one was which, no problem.
100%. Okay. The $1 million question. Oh man. I'm so afraid to answer this question. Okay, I'll give my honest thoughts. As a Malaysian, unfortunately, I cannot say one or the other is my favorite. I just cannot. I like all of them in different settings. I think we'll start with the first one. I like sambal kering as more of a snacky type food. I can have it during even breakfast. I think it goes well with a lot of different things as a quick appetizer. Sambal Pattaya has a nice Pattaya flavoring to it. So if you want that kind of flavoring, you go for sambal Pattaya, that a little bit, almost like a refreshing vegetable flavor, almost, you know, kind of like that in the foreground. And then the third sambal is the sambal belacan, which is like the king of sambal. Everyone knows sambal belacan. It has the special belacan that gives the very strong umami flavor. You love that. That can go with usually like coconut rice and things like that. Finally, you got your sambal hijau, which usually is very spicy, and also the texture has a different kind of texture compared to all the rest because you can actually have pieces of the green chilies in there. And I know there's like the wet kind too, but this is the drier kind. It's just different. I love every single one of this. Leah, you nailed this. Like, this is so good. And the special thing about this is it is actually all very authentic.
Is it?
Yes. I've had a lot of sambal in America, you know, in Malaysian restaurants, and you taste the sambal, you're like, okay, it's sambal, it's good. It's catered to American taste buds. This one is catered to Malaysian taste buds. The only maybe one smallest criticism I can give, and this is personal for me, is that it can be spicier, this too here. It can be a little bit more spicy. I'm more used to sambal that is spicier, but this will be great for people who don't have a high tolerance of spice. So it's catering to everyone, which is awesome. I just prefer spicier sambal, but I still take it. Don't take this away from me. It's still mine. I love it. Okay, the $1 million question. Rachel, what is your favorite sambal?
Oh, goodness, they're all really good. Part of me wants to say sambal belacan, but I think it's just because it's familiar. I think it's because it's a flavor I know well. I've eaten a lot of it. The spice level is just perfect. But honestly, the one that surprised me so much was the Pattaya.
You like sambal Pattaya the best?
So I would say sambal Pattaya.
Whoa! That is like Malaysian level, high level, because Pattaya is a very acquired taste. Leah, the fact that you made Pattaya that she likes is an achievement by itself. That's awesome. What do you think the majority of Americans would like?
Oh, hands down, this one. For sure. Because it gives the illusion of spiciness without being super spicy. And it's got like lots of little fun things in it, and it has things that are familiar, like peanuts and potatoes. That kind of would ease in people who aren't familiar with sambal into enjoying it.
Yeah, especially peanuts, because Americans like peanuts.
We do.
Guys, leave it down in the comment below. What is your favorite sambal, and a sambal that you think we should try. We want to know, especially Rachel, she hasn't tried a lot of different sambal, so let us know. Zeze, you want to try some of the sambal?
Mm-hmm.
Here, Daddy will give you some. Some peanut sambal, okay?
Try some peanut sambal.
Because there's like some peanuts in the sambal here, okay? Try some.
Daddy, put it.
Okay, try some. How's that? Is that good?
Mm-hmm.
You like it? Okay, look at the camera and say thank you, Auntie Leah. Leah, thank you so much for sending all those goods over to us. We really enjoyed the sambal and all the other goodies as well. We cannot wait to one day come over and try all your other foods. Hopefully when this pandemic's over, if it's ever over. But for all you guys who are watching, go over to Leah's page. It's called Makan Buddy, and show her some love there, right? And also, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. It helps us in making more video for you guys. Okay?
And as always, we have our Instagram and Twitter shoutouts. So on Instagram, we have Wazaya Momar, we have Aisha Kamaruza, and we have Nikmama Uas. And on Twitter, we have Akila Marhia, we have Fina, our nurse Shafina, and then we have Hannah Octavia.
Thank you guys. As always, we love you so much and we hope to see you in the next one, alright?
Bye.
Bye.